I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
And welcome to those just tuning in. John Shammy with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. Mullins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one. One away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Jake Fraley now at the plate. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday.
rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Bellinger. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's Gavin Luck. To hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. In the air to left center, Mullins under this one. And there's one down. Randall Grichuk now. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked.
Runner on the go. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on
runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
D-Ride. No, that's a ball.
Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Runner on the move.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Runner on the go again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner goes again. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He nails one out to right. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That smash towards center. Mullins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you...
Runner takes off for third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And they lead by 4. One gone, runner at first. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. Runner on the go. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the his leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. One out man at first. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Ball 1.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. That's out number 2. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. To third, Rosario. They get the force, and he has thrown 4. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. It's low and bounces into center. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Back to the top of the order. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. Out. Number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Judge now. 1 for 2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Aaron Judge with a rocket. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 40, Ryan Weathers.
Well, these Rays, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And now it's Gavin Lux. Foul ball there. Weathers. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
The Yanks leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Popped in the air, left field. Stanton drifts towards it, and there's 2 down. Nick Fortes digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
That's a strike.
On the ground right side, Chisholm tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 1 down.
Everyday dream batting practice these outfielders get about. Ten minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground to third, Caminero. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. Yanks back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Simpson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Yandy Diaz now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play.
You're out.
They can't seem to break. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 7th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That one hammered center field. It's got a chance. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Bellinger up to hit. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Bellinger goes. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. That's not coming back. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
1 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, and they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Joe Boyle on the pitch here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one smoked on its way out of here. They've hit another. His 2nd homer of the night at the plate. Ahmed Rosario. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here is Gold. Runner takes off, and a sack bunt here. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Caught in between, trying for third now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit. And I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Number 15, Junior
Caminero in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. Two gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No.
That is the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, we're at the top of the eighth. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. In the air, right field. Fraley on the move. And that's the third out. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Grichuk gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Gavin Lux. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Rolled slowly to first. He takes it on his own, and there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher to hit, Nick Fortet. Here comes the skipper.
For the Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
On the ground, out to short. Rays retired in order. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Engler. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. That one. Just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
This one smacked out to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. So up next, Ahmed Rosario. He's trying for 3rd. Line drive to short and caught. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Tampa. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 35 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. First homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Stanton chasing after it, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda.
No,
Well, he's
that's
just given
down.
up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Then, right.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Called out on strikes.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking.
Caballero. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So they're down to their final out. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins. Cruz is just 1 strike away.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around.